Hey guys, today I'm playing FNAF. Wait, what was the game called? FNAF Help Wanted. Yes, I'm finally playing a FNAF game for real. Well, I actually played Security Breach once, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how I once played Security Breach. I'm not reading that. I just downloaded this game. I know nothing about it. All I know is that's a scary game. Adjust the sound until 11. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, yep, that's good. Oh. Oh. This is so scary. Wait, what the? I guess I have no other option.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience.
The edge of my seat? Not on the edge of my seat. My butt sits at the back of the seat. Oh no.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending, but we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years.
Why is this so scary?
VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories.
The game hasn't even started and I'm scared.
With you, as
Freddy.
well as your kids. Don't forget
Freddy's so
perfect
scared.
for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares.
I don't want to enjoy a few
however,
scares.
ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play. You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters,
I need to
nightmares,
put this
night terrors,
balloon on
night
my
sweats.
bed. Get that.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time. And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment and you aren't in any real danger. Fazbear Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
Oh, okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. Freddy Fazbear is such a scary game. Survival until 6 a.m. Okay. Stop! Let's play some power. Oh no.
Hello?
This is just like the game, no.
Message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment
Okay, I'm right here.
responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be
I'm
filed
scared.
within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have
Why's my
been
power going down?
bleached and the carpets have been replaced. blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry
Everything
about.
about this is bad.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a
Oh no, I
special
forgot the
place
Dog
in the
Man
hearts of
movie comes out on
children.
Netflix
Show
today.
them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roam.
Where's my power running out?
Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too.
Shut up.
That was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you in the night watch
Oh, that's how I do it.
is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably
Get out
won't
of here.
recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a building without its costume. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside of Freddy Fazbear's
Get out of here. I ain't like you.
It wouldn't be so bad
I don't like you. No.
themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wired, animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause you to discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would like to see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop up from the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station degrees. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
See ya. And no one's outside that door. Oh. Hello? 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 I'm running out of power. Stop! Stop! Stop, bro! Stop! I'm scared. She's still there. They're waiting until my power energy runs out. She's waiting. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Oh. I survived! Yeah! That was the most scariest moment of my life. I never want to do that again. What's behind me? I'm trapped in a room. Oh, L chips. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. L chips.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the
Yay.
special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So, have fun.
Oh, candy. Yeah. Bro, I have to say, Chico is the most scariest one yet. Okay, L2. Keeping my finger on L2 at all times. Survive until 6 a.m. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on
I have a clock to know what time it is.
Advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator right away.
Stop coming back.
Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now,
That's how I look at us.
That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this,
get away.
The theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots think he was an endoskeleton without his costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want.
Do I have to keep track of this stuff?
We'll wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake.
Oh, no.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What do I do? Bro, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. No! That was intense. We gotta be locked in. gotta be locked in, guys. We gotta be locked in. Locked in, locked in. Why did I just hear a sound come from my headphones? I'm not even wearing my headphones. Okay, so far no one. So far no one but Bonnie. Okay, so far no one. Oh, I did it. It was that easy? Literally no one spawned. Literally no one. Yay! Wait, eat? I can eat that? Ugh. I got an achievement called Choking Hazard for age 3 and up. What the? What is this? Come on. How I did this? I'm confused, bro. Well, I ain't got nothing to do. Night 3, I guess. Okay. Okay. Is this FNAF 3? No.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So let me just update you real quick, then you can...
No, is this the one where Springtrap comes?
Like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction.
What if he comes from there?
A security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show.
What?
It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. Watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights, spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams.
Hi.
Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In
the most important thing, you want to
Yeah, my camera's broke.
Look, this place will give you the spokesman, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new
What
for
is
you tomorrow
happening?
night.
Is this just how the night goes? What is happening? Stop. What did I even do to survive? That was not scary. What did I do? Was that just supposed to happen? Oh, what is that? Soda! Wait, why would I want to eat that? I thought you drank soda. Okay, here we go. Flashlight, R2. Okay, having my finger on R2. Stop. Stop plus trap on X. Plus trap? Is that like a miniature version of Springtrap? Oh, I'm just gonna keep my eyes on you. So what do I do? He's just sitting there. Menacingly. I'm gonna keep the lights off for the rest of the time. That scared me. I screamed. Wait, what does that say? I screamed you scream. Get jump scared. What do I do? That's my first time dying. I'll try this one. Grab. Okay. Okay. Make repairs. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
Yeah, I guess he didn't like me repairing him. And I should have pressed the circle. Okay, it seems like I know what to do.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
Don't jump scare me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
How do I do this?
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. Welcome back to Parts and Service. Great job. Deposit the left eye in the cleaning receptacle on your left.
Don't jump scare me.
Well done. Now, firmly grip Bonnie's right eye and carefully remove it from its socket. Deposit the right eye in the cleaning receptacle on your right. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, carefully press the two buttons located on either side of Bonnie's jaw. When done correctly, you should hear two small clicks. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the colored button that corresponds to the incorrect note.
Wait, what? Okay, so we got blue, green, red, yellow, orange. Okay, blue, green, red, yellow, orange.
Press the blinking button again to verify your work.
He's gonna jump scare me, I know it. What do I do?
Are you having fun yet?
No.
That's great to hear.
Please don't be another repair.
Welcome to Vet Repair.
That's great. Oh, I gotta do it. Let's party. Find a hidden token. Oh, get out of here. Stop. How do I do this? I'm just gonna end it here, bro. That's how I switch nights? Okay. Yeah, same rules like last time. Same rules as last time.
It might be a good idea to peek those
Ooh.
cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or somewhere on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems
Chica's on her move.
more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time.
Chica's on the
I guess
move.
he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Chica is on the move. Wait a minute, can't I just... Nope. She's still there. Leave me alone! You don't keep far! You don't keep far! Leave me alone! Can I finish this night real quick? It's 3 a.m. still! Leave me alone! Nope. He's giving me the side eye!
Yeah, he is.
No, I only have any... No!
You're cooked.
I'm running out of power!
You're
Leave me alone! Bonnie, Freddy's at that door. Chica's staring me down. I can't shut the door. Door. What? What?
Okay, can I finish?
That seems like a perfect way to end the video.